This is Karen Ranzi, and I am here with Genelle, who talked about her story of salmonella poisoning, migraine headaches, and endometriosis. And we're going to see where she went and what she did during her fast to bring healing into her life and how she's feeling now. Thank you so much, Genelle, for telling us your story.
Welcome, Karen. So I went to fast with Dr. Douglas Graham in January of 2013 in Costa Rica, in the most beautiful paradise setting I could have possibly hoped for. And I went to do this to hopefully fix my 3 issues I was having and couldn't live my life to the fullest, from my chronic migraines, my endometriosis, and I was having IBS from having gotten salmonella poisoning back in 2006 when everything started occurring. So I went out and did this fast with Dr. Graham, and I was so hopeful that all of these years of suffering that I had been through with all of my pain and just missing so much school and everything in my life, every aspect was being affected from this fast, or from these medical issues. So I was hoping to just basically start my life and to not be in pain and live my life to the fullest. So I did 25 days on only water.
25 days.
25.
Amazing.
And
now I did 2 weeks on water back in 2004, and I lost 22 pounds in those 2 weeks.
Yeah.
How much weight did you lose in that 25 days?
I lost 20 pounds total during the 25 days of the fast. And I think I had lost about, I want to say 5 to 10 before that, just on my own, because I had reached my highest weight I had ever gotten to, and I was really sick from all the medication I had been on. And so with the medication that I had been on, I was on a hormonal injection for my endometriosis to control this so I wouldn't have symptoms, which was not working. And about 3 days before my fast, I took myself off of all medications just on my own so I could fast as clean as possible. And I had been on birth control from when I was 12 years old to 22, right before I went out to fast.
A long time being medicated.
Yes, a long time being pumped with hormones that who knows what else caused damage. And I did this fast. It was in the most beautiful setting. I had a roommate who was actually one of my best friends, and we both fasted together. I had a lot of time to just rest and relax and let my body heal itself, because if you give it the correct conditions it needs to heal, it will do it naturally. You don't need pills or injections, because all that those are doing are hiding your symptoms. They aren't actually solving the problem and going deep within and taking out what is causing your actual symptoms. So I relaxed and rested and went to lectures and learned about what I was doing, this humongous healing for my body, and learning that this fast will completely change my life. And after this fast occurred, I then started refeeding on a diet that I've been following ever since, called the 80-10-10 diet, and it is a fruit-based, low-fat, raw vegan diet with lots of leafy greens and vegetables. And after the 3rd day of eating this food again, I was asked by an intern, you know, are you having any symptoms today? Because throughout the whole fast, I was having my head pain and some soreness in my uterus from those 2 things that I had just constantly been dealing with. And then on the 3rd day, she asked me how my symptoms were, and I remember just pausing and thinking, oh my gosh, I don't have head pain right now, and I haven't had any endometrial symptoms whatsoever today. And at that point I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I don't have any pain right now. This is the first time in 6 years I am not in pain. Wow. And it was just a huge moment for me.
And what about now?
And now it is, let's see, it's the 8th month of the year, and I fasted January to February, and I am still doing fantastic. I've lost more weight by exercise and keeping this on this diet. I've had no struggles staying on 80-10-10 diet now that I correctly know how to do it and how to eat. And I don't have any migraines. I have the most perfect digestion. I don't ever feel really sick after eating. Just everything that I was struggling with for 6 years has basically vanished from doing this water fast.
Wonderful. So that's great.
Yeah.
25-day water fast to raw vegan, low-fat diet and just feeling amazing.
Yes.
That's great. Well, thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Thank you, Karen.